Welcome to this week's TDD Weekly Report for the week ending February 27th. First up, this was sent in by my correspondent, MC Yellow Dog. This is a site called MoyerMade.com. The guy's name is Jim Moyer. He started in 1998 working on a 1/6 scale size, 1/6 that is size replica of a Chevy V8 engine based on the Chevy Corvette engine, and he is just finishing up on it now. And on the website, if you click on the link for projects and the Chevy V8 engine, you will see pictures of it, and I'll rotate a few pictures as I'm speaking of it. And at the very bottom of the page, you'll see a YouTube video of it actually running. He still has a few finishing touches to be able to keep it running, such as a little more work on the water pump and the carburetor and things like that to keep it continuously running. I believe it's 1.1 cubic inches and 18 cc displacement, but some of these parts and how he scaled them down is just absolutely phenomenal. The guy also is for hire if you have any projects. For example, a friend of his had a small car with a scale engine in it, and the scale engine wasn't running right, and he tore it apart and rebuilt it to where it was in running condition. So he does actually do stuff for hire, so if anybody would be interested, there is a place on his website. Now, on his website, it's a little bit difficult navigating. You're going to have to use your back button a lot to get back because he doesn't link back to the home pages a lot. But other than the few navigation problems, it's a very interesting website, and he's got some other engines and projects he's been working on and has finished up too. So check out, it's called MoyerMade, MoyerMade.com. Second up, this is from Yahoo Finance. I know a lot of you that watch my program are computer geeks like I am, and some of you are even programmers. And in IBM Research Labs, they've developed an algorithm, which actually an algorithm is just another way for saying a set of instructions for producing a computer program that takes data in and spits data out. Well, this new algorithm they've developed can tear through 9 terabytes of data in 20 minutes, whereas it used to take, on the 4th largest supercomputer that they had access to in Germany, used to take an entire day to run this 9 terabytes of data. And it's got excellent accuracy in the rendering of the data sets. The one thing that they brought up that I never thought of in this article was the fact of just the pure energy usage that you save because of the fact of not running a supercomputer. It's quite an energy intensive based on electricity, cooling, and things like that to run a supercomputer for an entire day versus 20 minutes. And the other thing about when they're getting the coding down to algorithms and computer programs that are this efficient, we're getting to the point to where we can actually do real-time huge data sets, such as analyzing traffic flows. Say somebody could take a large section of the northeast United States and put it into a computer and actually run it in real time, route traffic around traffic accidents, around congestions, change timing and signals to keep the traffic flow going in real time rather than a human being have to make best guesses at this. So more efficient algorithms, more efficient computer programming has a lot more offshoots to it than I even thought about with this article. I'll give you a link to this article for any computer geeks that want to look at this article about IBM's new coding methods. And last up, this was sent by my Northwest correspondent, Harry T. It's called StyleYourGarage.com with dashes between the words, or you can just go to Google and type Style Your Garage Germany, and it'll take you right, that'll be the top link when you search for it in Google. These are different tarps you can put on top of your garage to give it kind of a different look. In other words, make it look like different things are inside your garage, such as a MiG airplane, maybe a classic motorcycle, something like that. I'll be rotating the pictures as I'm talking about this. The prices of them go between approximately $150 to $250 US. You can also take your own photograph and have it made into one of these tarp covers too for your garage. Very interesting. They even have one for a 3-car garage. If you happen to be fortunate enough to have a 3-car garage, you can put a set of 3 tarps up there, and it looks like you have a 7, I think it's a 747 they're showing there. It looks like a 747 being stored in your 3-car garage, so that's kind of interesting. Anyway, that's about it for this week. I will catch you all next week.